Welcome to Chapter 11, Section 8, entitled Translations. To begin with, a translation is a movement of a geometric figure. The resulting figure is an image. Sliding a figure without turning is called a translation. So a transformation is a movement of geometric figure, and sliding a figure without turning it is a translation. So that means you can rotate, you can make them bigger, you can move them left, right, up, down, all of them, and transformation and translations are those terms. And today we're just going to talk about a translation, which is the shifting, the moving left and right. All right, so here, graph this translation. All right, translate quadrilaterals, 5 units to the right. Graph quadrilateral A, B, C, D. Now, basically what you're doing is you're moving each of these points 5 units to the right. And I'm going to add here something. Right, you add to x. Left, subtract from x. Up, you need to add to y. And hopefully you can guess what down is. Down, you need to subtract from y. Okay, so this is assuming then that you're given a point, x and y. So if I say right, you add to x. If I say left, you subtract from x. Up and down, that's to the y. So looking at this point right here, right, remember, start of the origin, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So A is negative 2, negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Negative 2, 8. So it says right 5 units, so that we add to x. So my new point should be, we're not doing anything to y, so it's 8. Negative 2 plus 5. Well, if you had to use the counters, there's negative 2. Here's plus 5. Hopefully the counters, you see, cancel. And all that's left is 3 pluses. So my new point is at 3, 8. So start of the origin, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My new point is at 3, 8. If I did B, B is 1, 2, let's use red. Start of the origin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 4 and 1. And I'm adding 5 to this. So if I'm adding 5, oh, not 4, negative 4, 1. So adding negative 4 and 5, here's negative, 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 plus, 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 plus. As I cancel out some of these, it tells me that there's 1 positive left. 1, 1 is my new point for B. Now, that's if you're given a point, okay? If you're not given a point, if you're given the graph, you could just go ahead and draw a point there. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift it over 5. Shift it over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what we've done now is you now have a graph that is moved. It's shifted. And we came up with 0.38 by just adding, and 1, 1 by adding. You could now draw the graph and come up with the points. So C, the new C is right here. Start of the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C is 5, -5. D, start of the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3 is 7, 3. These are the new points for the translation. All right, let's check our progress. Translate square A, B, C, D, 6 units to the right, and then graph it. So, translate it. 6 to the right. Well, that means A shifted to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the new A. The new B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right here. That's the new B. The new C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the new D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've shifted the whole thing over 6 units. And it looks exactly the same as it did over here. All right, and you could have done that again by taking a point. Let's choose 1, -1, -2. And when it says 6 units to the right, that's adding 6 to x. So -1 plus 6 is 5, -2. Well, let's scope this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -2. There we go. All right, translation now, MNO, 3 units to the right and 2 units down. So I need you to think 3 right, that means x adding 3 to the x. 2 down means subtracting 2 from the y. So you can look at the point themselves, and you can say that this right here is n, oh, we'll start with m. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And according to this information we wrote up here, 3 right means plus 3 to the x. 2 down means minus 2 to the y. And now it's now it's just an arithmetic problem. 2 plus 3, 4 minus 2. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Oh, not -2. See, sorry, 4 minus 2 is 2. So it's 5, 1, 2. It's right here. So if we take a look at this, I shifted it this way, right 3 and down 2. Right 3 and down 2. Right 3 and down 2. And now we've gone and shifted it right and down. We know one of our points, M, is 5, 2. We know another point, N, is 1, 2, 2, 1. And our last point, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, negative 6. And again, we come up with that number, 3, 6, by looking at, 0 on the x, negative 4 on the y, and from right here, add 3 to x, subtract 2 from y. So our final at 3, negative 6. So you can look at the graph and come up with the answer, or you can do it algebraically by adding or subtracting. All right, translate this triangle to the left, 4 units to the left and 3 units up. All right, this time let's just go ahead and do it by hand. R, 3 up, 1, 2, 3. Left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 3, 1, 2, 3. Over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now what you have is, again, a triangle that is identical to your starting triangle. Now, I would like you on your own, please, come up with those points, M prime, N prime, and O prime on your own. And that makes me recall one piece of information you need to know. This is A. This represents the original image. This is A prime, which represents the new image. New image of old point. So that's where the prime comes from. That's why R right here should be R prime. T right there should be T prime. This right here should be S prime. All right, a rug had a corner at ordered pairs 2, 4, negative 1, 5, and negative 4, negative 6. What will the new ordered pairs if the rug is moved 3 units to the right and 3 units to the and 4 units down? Okay, so let's write the original. 2, 4, negative 1, 5, negative 4, negative 6. And let's show this information here. Like we did before, that's 2 plus 3, 4 minus 4. My new coordinate, 2 plus 3 is 5. 4 minus 4 is 0. Here, do it again. Negative 1 plus 3, 5 minus 4. That gives me 2, 1. And lastly, negative 4 plus 3 and negative 6 minus 4. When you combine those together, negative 1, negative 10. So my new coordinates are 5, 0, 2, 1, negative 1, negative 10. Just from adding or subtracting. All right, we're almost done. Tessa's moving the desk in her office 3 units right and 2 down. So let's do this again. 3 right. That's x plus 3. 2 down. That's not x. That's y minus 2. So use our ordered pairs. Add 3 to x. Subtract 2 from y. And my new point, 1, 1, 3. This is A prime. This is the new image of the old point. B, 3, 5. And, like before, we're adding to x because it's to the right. We're subtracting from y because it's down. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3. 6, 3 is my new image of B. D was, I think, 2, 1. Negative 2, 1. Negative 2, 1. Oh, and is it D? Oh, I see. There's a C in there as well. All right, so D is negative 2, 1. And you're again adding 3 and subtracting 2. Negative 2 plus 3 is 1. 1 minus 2, negative 1. So that is now D prime. And I think you've seen enough and know enough that you can try to find C prime now on your own. All right, so for your homework, finish this problem for C. Make sure you go into your classwork and find, or not classwork, check your understandings on page 606 and do problems 1 to 4 all. That is the rest of your homework. We will, of course, do these problems in class together. Good luck.